get in the way.
Oh my God. Don't they just? Even if it's the weekend. I want to see or hear you after 8 p.m.
Sometimes it's not going to be what it was at the start because...
Now I know I love you for life. I love you for life. Love you for life. Oh yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Husband and Life.
Welcome back, guys, for another podcast episode. I am Kelechi. This is Standishchild, my wonderful husband, and we like to talk about everything to do with marriage, relationships, love, friendships, and all those other things in between. So, how you doing, babe?
I'm good. Feeling okay. I went gym today.
It's true. I'm good, yeah, very good.
Did you finish your ebook?
I am still in the midst of it, nearly
Yeah.
done. Should be ready in the next couple of days, I think. Ready to launch. And then I'm also launching a newsletter to help students as well, to give them advice and just keep them sort of in their zone and understanding about, because it's exam season at the moment, so everyone's stressing about their results and, you know, doing well in their exams and retaining their information. So I'm just giving them lots of tips on that.
Give them the game.
Yeah, basically lots of tips and tricks on how to retain information when you're sitting exams, really. So that is coming nicely together. Big launch next week. Should be good. And yeah, so that's really what I'm working on.
Amazing.
So what are we talking about today, babe? What is our topic?
I think today I thought we'd talk about how we stay connected. How do we keep the spice spicy?
Oh.
How do we keep the relationship together when life gets in the way, kids get in the way?
Oh my God. Don't they just?
Work schedules, one is coming, one is going, one is doing the early shift, one is doing the late shift. Watch a show together, just do a couple things, go for couple dates, you know.
I thought he was going to say go for walks, because I was going to say, you lying.
Because we don't walk, bro. We walk to your car and...
Like, we don't go for no couple walks, mate.
Nah. I'll take...
For us, we work at it. It's definitely an extra job because of the fact that,
we have to navigate all those
we have to
factors.
navigate all those things, you know. There's 2 children in the house, so they need their love and attention, and the things that they need are important. So we have to kind of work that into our daily schedules. And then work, you know, we do a lot of work, so we try and schedule in our time together, you know, make sure that family time is family time, and then husband and wife time is husband and wife time, really. So especially evenings, like we have that rule where all the children need to be in bed by 8 o'clock. I don't want to see or hear no children after 8 p.m. That's our rule, because everyone's got school and things to do the next day, so you need to go to bed early.
If they got nothing to do.
Exactly. Even if it's the weekend. I want to see or hear you after 8 p.m. because that is, I need to have at least an hour or two just to like be with my husband, talk to him, have private chats. That's when we, you know, decide on our dreams, our goals, our aspirations,
stuff like that,
plan things. We talk about, just like this, we talk about what we're up to in the week. We talk about how we feel, because, you know, it's really important to talk about your emotions. And I like asking you questions as well, just to see your perspective on things and how you would deal with something. If I had like some issue at work or with someone I encountered on road or something like that, then that's when we kind of discuss it and figure it out, basically. So I think it's important to have a non-negotiable when it comes to your husband and wife time, regardless of whether
you're busy,
you've got a big project, you've got this, you've got that, school run or whatever you've got going on. I think just like you would prioritize anything else, you know, prioritize going to the gym, you prioritize going to work, you prioritize seeing family, going out clubbing, all that stuff is prioritized. You should also do the same for your partner,
Yes.
for your spouse. And even if you have to put it in in the diary, write it in there. I think that's really important. That's how you keep connected, really.
You stay connected. Yeah, because it's that thing, isn't it? They say people treat you how they value you.
I 100% believe that.
You know. So,
Although someone did say that you shouldn't take that too personally. That sometimes actually people are just projecting and they treat you how they value themselves.
ooh.
I was like, oh my gosh, there's two perspectives here. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, what do I believe now? So is it that they treat me as they see me or they treat me as they see themselves? Which one is it? I don't understand. So yeah.
Real life things happen. So to then find your love through those moments, your connections through those moments is another level of discovery, because it's just growing and understanding. It's another layer of love, essentially, because which comes over time, and over time it either grows like this or it grows like that.
Yeah.
Depending on how much time you give it and you commit to
Yes.
the person you value.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's important. It's about commitment. There's those vows that you took when everyone was at the wedding and you guys were looking all beautiful and smiling and happy.
Yeah.
Those vows are really, really important. You're not just saying them for the sake of saying them. You're saying, you know, through better or worse,
Yeah.
richer or poorer, you
Richer
know.
or richer.
Yes, you know, sickness and in health. It's all
Yeah.
really important because, yes, life will throw things at you, things will
Always.
happen, and you have to go back to those vows that you took and that commitment that you made in front of God, in front of your family, in front of everyone, and believe in those vows and use that to help you get through whatever it is that you're going through at the time. And there will be times when you feel like you're not as connected because you don't see your partner as much, or you're working a lot more, or there's there's a big project at work and you've got to spend more time in the office or whatever it is. And so you've got to have those non-negotiables in there. That's when you need those, definitely, where you throw those in. I need to spend at least 2 hours of uninterrupted time with my spouse to make sure that our connection is real, that we have actually, we're actually having conversations about things other than work or kids, and we still like each other, we still want to be around each other. That's you're having date nights and date days or whatever. That's really important to make sure that you spend like quality time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because COVID showed us that people don't really like the people they're with.
Oh my God. I think the choice that you make in spouse is really important.
Exactly.
Like it can make and break you, really, I think.
Exactly. So it's like seeing, because people excuse those red flags when they're dating, or when they're a year or two in. They're like, it's just. But after 5 years, after 10 years, those things start to go, oh, that's a problem.
That's annoying. It's annoying.
And then it will grow and it will become something.
Yeah.
But but I think some people reached out, didn't they? There was
Yes.
another message.
We got another message, all from an anonymous person
We ain't gonna put anybody on blast.
No, we're not here to talk people's business like this, We're just here to help. So, my partner and I have been married for 5 years, and they recently started a new job that requires long hours and a lot of travel. We used to have a strong connection, but now it feels like we're drifting apart. I want to support their career, but I also want to prioritize our relationship. How can I do this? Please help.
So, this is a tricky one, because on one hand, you got to look at your partner is going to work to make more money for you guys, to make more memories for you guys. That's what you think. You hope. On the other side, you're thinking, this person is now obsessed with their career. All they do is talk about their people at work, I don't see them. What are they doing? They're coming home, they're tired. We don't even get to watch our shows. We can't even do anything together. So what you need to do is speak to your partner and find if they can maybe once a week come home early so you two can connect, can build what you have. Tell them how it's making you feel. Tell them how you're feeling, because it might be coming from a place, and some of these things, it might be actually just be coming from your perspective. You might be just be insecure when there's nothing there. It's just literally the person's working more, they're just tired. It's not that they love you less. They love you the same. Yeah. But you've just created a scenario going, oh, it's not what it was. And sometimes it's not going to be what it was at the start because you grow. This is, like I was saying, relationships grow together. Look, so you got to find a way of then just explaining to your partner how you're feeling and then trying to create things. Why not meet him halfway at work if there's no kids or something, and then you just grab a few drinks here and there, trying to make it.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What do you think?
I think if, for example, if you were working away a lot and you're busy, what I would do is use FaceTime a lot more. So we can talk via FaceTime, via WhatsApp, technology, whatever you need, Zoom. So we can talk in the evenings and you could pretend to have a date night.
We could have a date
with your Zoom.
Yeah, the food
we did all that in COVID times. We were Zooming everybody. So just have a Zoom date night is what I would do for when you're away. Yeah. And then when you're back, I would prioritize time for us to spend time together, for us to connect again. Long distance relationships happen all over the world. People are away from their partner for years. Yeah. That show, what's that show? 90 Day Fiance. There's a whole show with I think it's season 12 now. It's been going on for years.
Long distance relationships.
Where they have long distance relationships and literally all they do is talk to each other on Zoom or FaceTime. All the time. Some of them don't even see each other for years because they can't afford the plane ticket to go to the other country.
And there's so many success rates with that, isn't it?
Yeah, they have really good success rates. So long distance relationships happen all the time. It's just how you perceive it and how you want to work towards it and what you're willing to do to make it work. Your partner, you chose your partner for a reason. You wanted to be with this person. You should be able to communicate with them how you're feeling. And then the two of you sit down and figure out a way to solve it, how you're going to talk more, communicate more with each other so you stay connected. When they come home, how are you going to connect even more, physically? How are you going to have, intimacy, have intimate talks, intimate touch, intimate dates? That's all important when it comes to being in a relationship. And I think even though you are worried that they're away a lot, you're not really feeling the connection, I think you should take control. If your partner doesn't want to take control because they're busy working, blah, 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 then you take control. You schedule in the calls. You say to them, we're going to talk for even if it's half an hour. Before you go to bed, I want to talk to you for half an hour.
That's it.
And, just tell me about your day. I'll tell you about my day, And so you can stay connected so you understand what each person is going through each day. And that's how you have to view it. You have to view it like it's a long-distance relationship when they're away and use those tools that we have, the wonderful technology that we have to stay connected.
And you've got to find a way of doing stuff when the person's not there. So that when you then see them, you're talking about new things. You're reporting new things. Not the same old, I did this. No. Do stuff. I went painting today. I went swimming. Can you believe that? Do something different. Yeah. So you have something to talk about and always say, can you believe this,
the neighbor did this.
Can you believe the same stuff?
You don't want to be complaining when you're having your connections with your husband or with your wife or with your partner.
Yeah.
You want it to be talking about the things that you love about them, the things that you went through today, the things that you're hoping for when you see them, all that kind of stuff. Just pretend like you're dating again. I would say, just like you didn't see each other every day when you were dating.
No.
Treat it like that. Treat it like you're still dating, and eventually they'll come over and you'll go on a date, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
That's the way I see it. But I hope that you're able to sit down and talk with your partner and find a way to resolve that issue, and hopefully you guys will be spending more time together and getting that connection back and loving on each other. So thank you for sending your message in. I hope that we have helped you in some way. And we hope that anyone that's watching, who may be going through the same kind of issues, has gotten something from us as well.
Yeah, message us if you have any marital relationships and any problems you're going through. We can try and help the best way we can.
From experiences, really, isn't it?
That we've been through, And if we can help, isn't it?
Exactly. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed our podcast. And we will see you again next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Now I know. I love you for life.